Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Big D's and Liam's Custom Garage. I'm Big D.
And I'm Liam.
And on today's episode, we are going to shave the truck intake manifold for Darkson's new motor. And Liam, what are we going to be doing?
We're going to be doing some tinting / smoking of lights on Project Void.
Okay.
And some other surprises about the car also.
Yes. So with that being said, we're going to get to work and we'll see you at the end. Here we go. Okay, in this part we are going to be removing the throttle body. There is 3 10mm bolts that you have to remove. And then once the throttle body is removed, we will then be removing all of the intake manifold bolts in order to remove our intake manifold. Okay, and right here I am going to be removing the water crossover pipes from the cylinder heads, and then following that I am cleaning all the dirt off of the cylinder heads and the valley cover so dirt and debris does not fall down into the cylinder heads or into the valley underneath the valley cover. Right here I am going to remove the bolts from the valley tray, then remove the wiring harness for the knock sensors. Now I am removing the knock sensors from the motor in order to remove the valley tray from the block, and now removing the valley tray. Welcome back everybody. As you can see, we got the intake taking off of the motor. The valley pan was a little bit of a pain in the butt. I did not realize that the 2 big center black things in the middle were sensor plugs that needed to be unscrewed from the motor in order from the valley pan to come off. But we got it off anyway. So moving on, what we are going to do is, like I explained in previous videos, we are going to start our intake smoothing process. Like I had said previously, we are going to remove all of this extra plastic tabs and lips and mounts that aren't needed and plugs, and we're just going to smooth the whole top of this down and make it sleek, and it's going to be really nice. So for doing that, I just got back from a Harbor Freight trip and got some stuff for my Dremel tool, which we got some new cutoff discs and stuff for that. And then we got a brand new basic soldering iron. The reason why we got the basic straight style is because that is what they recommend for using to do plastic welding. Because we have to, once we cut all this stuff off, we have to plug over all of these holes once they're cut off. So you guys will see me do that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started in that process. So here we go.
Right here, I am beginning by cutting off the first port and the first tab. I also learned, do not use the Dremel and the grinder in this process. It clogs up your blades very quickly. Go straight to using just a regular Sawzall with a medium tooth blade. Okay, now I am shaping the piece to fill in the hole. Once the piece is shaped, you're going to want to put a screw in the middle of it to use as a holder. Then you take your regular soldering iron and you poke holes in the seam that welds it together. And then I also like to push the melted plastic back down into the holes. Then once that is done, you go back over the top of it with your plastic welder and smooth it all out. And once that's done, you will go back over it with sandpaper or a Dremel tool like I did. Okay, right here I am getting ready to plastic weld in one of the vacuum ports to the back of the intake. I had already done the map sensor port, as you can see. Here I use the soldering iron, and after this little part, you will see me start using extra plastic as filler rod to fill in the gaps left from the hole saw that I used to cut the hole. After that, I am now using the plastic welder to smooth out the roughness, and then to complete it, I am using the Dremel with a medium grit sandpaper roll. Now I am using the hole saw to cut the final hole for the final vacuum port. When removing plastic from the intake, make sure you save all of your plastic pieces. You will need them as filler or patch pieces.
Hello everybody, Liam here. Alright, as you're looking at the front of my car, the right side's driver's side, left side's passenger side. Left side is before, right side's after, taking off the bezel and cleaning up the mess. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll take this off. I took it off. And look at that. See all that? If it focuses. There we go. It's these double-sided 3M stick-on things. They made a big mess. And now I'm having to clean it up. So this is the after. Using Goo Gone. It's the only thing that would even help to take it off. Alright, so that's pretty much it on the front so far. Now that we have that cleaned off, we start applying the headlight smoking kit. As you can probably see below, you will see a smoked corner light I installed. Those were very easy. I didn't bother recording those. No instructions needed. 2 screws. You know, put what light bulbs you want in there. You can pick your color. I found the smoke kit pretty easy, just follow the instructions. As you see, I'm starting to heat right after squeegeeing. I found the heat gun to be very useful. Just be careful of how much heat you apply to the lens. Now we move on to the rear of the vehicle, where I'm removing the lens this time. I do not recommend this. I found it difficult to apply off of the vehicle. It took 2 people and it was very difficult, even though the results came out good. And here she is, all finished. As you can see, both headlights, both fog lights, and pretty much the rest of the glass on the car is all smoked, including my windows. Yes, I got my windows fully tinted. Now the car is starting to look the way I want it to look.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, as you guys saw, we got the intake manifold done. I've got it completely smoothed on the top. I've got everything relocated to the back side. So we got our 2 vacuum lines have been moved, and our map sensor has also been moved, even though it is not plugged in. I have to get a new map sensor because it was completely plugged off and shot, so I got to buy a new one. Only part left to plug off is right here behind the throttle body. There's a big port, but that is literally the only port I have left to plug off. And then our next step on this, on the top, we're going to lay out fiberglass body filler and lay it down and smooth it out and all that good stuff and get it ready for paint. So that's it for this step of the intake manifold. I think I did a phenomenal job for it being my first one. Please let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, Liam has a very, very good thing to unbox for Project Void.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's see.
And my hands are now all greasy thanks to the manifold.
Yeah, that's the bad
That
thing.
thing is
Yeah.
crazy dirty.
Here you go.
We need to get a part.
Don't tell me it's a box in a box.
Well, of course, it's going to be a box in a box, in a box in a box, with paper in a box. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Oh,
Come on, baby.
Here we go. This is
It's kind of heavy.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, there she is. She has no cover.
Yeah, she has no back cover, so you're going to see the gears. I probably shouldn't pull it out. You can probably tell what it is just by this. It is a 410 posi traction, torsion 2, rear differential for Project Void.
Yes.
All ready to go. You can see the gears right here.
Yes,
It
they
actually
are. What did you
moves.
say they were? 410s?
410.
410 limited slip posi traction.
I'm not going to take the plastic off because it's going to make a mess if I do that. So, because it's still greased, so don't want to
And
mess that up.
your stuff.
It'll just stab right in. Yeah.
Okay. It's one of the last big pieces that we needed to do the full conversion kit and have the full
Manual transmission, rear diff kind of thing.
What's the word I'm looking for? Feel,
Yeah.
whatever.
Get the full sports car feel going on.
Yeah, we're getting the full potential out of the current motor, basically. So it's
All right.
it's going to change it up, and that's going to be good. But anyway, with that being said, you guys have seen that. You've seen the intake manifold. Next week, I'm going to continue on with the intake manifold and hopefully get it finished up. Do we have anything coming next week for Void?
I don't know if you guys are going to see it, but I'm going to start finishing up paint touch-ups and stuff like that, and see if we can get the bumpers filled and resprayed and all that other stuff.
We will see you guys on Friday for our live stream, car talk, and other things with Liam and Big D right here on our YouTube channel at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Like the videos if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And please hit that bell icon over in the corner so you get first alerts every time we go live or upload a new video. I am Big D.
And I'm Liam.
And we're out.